Hello and welcome in to the Tuesday Tea with me. This is week 9 of the 52 weeks of taking your business and mastering MLM and taking it to the next level. We are actually in phase 3, so congratulations. You have finished phase 1, which includes building the foundation, knowing your why, learning your business, making your list, overcoming your personal fears and doubt. And then we moved on to phase 2. Congratulations, you made it into phase 2. And phase 2 is building your customer base. So who is your customer, knowing who it is? Launching with a party, mastering social media, customer loyalty, including retention, and then mastering your income. Now we are in phase 3. This is the first part, week 9 of phase 3. In phase 3 is art of sharing the business opportunity. This is moving us into residual income. Let's drink some tea on that. The art of sharing the business opportunity. So there's 3 things I'm going to talk to you about sharing the business opportunity on this week 9. So the first thing is identifying potential team members. This is not going to take long at all because you got to get to action of identifying your team members. And we'll talk about how to do that. Crafting your business presentation in a way that you can present it to your ideal business partner. And then 3, inviting them to your team and to your community. And last, we'll talk about the action you'll take this week. So you'll be ready for week 9, which is duplication and onboarding. So let's get into it. Let's jump into it. For week 1, we're on week 9. For number 1 of week 9 is identifying your potential team member. So the first thing I want to talk about identifying your potential team member is knowing your own personal value. What do you value in life? What is important? Integrity. How do you stack your values as what's most important to maybe what is always important, but maybe at the bottom of your list, and then aligning those values with the people that you are. When you are offering the business opportunity, these are people who are about to become a part of your community. All right. Now, when I first started, because I've been doing this for at the time of this recording, 12 years. So when I first started, I was telling everybody. I wasn't thinking about their values, my values. I was just sharing it because I was making an extra $1,000 a month. I had hit my goal. My reason for even starting this business opportunity was to make an extra $1,000 a month. And I had hit that. And I was like, I know a lot of people who could use an extra $1,000 a month. I was a teacher back then. So I was full of a school building full of people who could use an extra $1,000. I even judged people because I wasn't familiar with the statistics. And so if they were successful or appear successful to me by their lifestyle, by the cars they drove or the size homes they lived in, I didn't offer it to them because I was like, they don't need this, right? And now that I know the statistics, in that 90% of people are sitting in the what we call 90% isn't really the bottom, but they're not in the top 1%, right? They're not making the top money in America. And so, and 60% of 6-figure earners are living check to check. So they could use an extra $500 to $1,000 too. And so that is what I learned as I kept doing this business, and I'm helping you surpass that thought process, and that you can offer it to everybody. But what does that everybody look like? That everyone looks like people whose values match yours. Because what happens when you share with everybody and their values don't match yours, then you come in when they're into your community, and now they are the pain in the community, or they're the negativity in your community because you didn't match the values up. So what I would say is identify potential. Now, there are going to be people outside of your potential that you will offer to, yes, but we're talking about the people that you are going to be intentional about offering it to, and they are going to have values that match yours. Also, strong work ethic. Now, you are doing a 52 weeks and you are in week 9. You have passed phase 1 of building the foundation. You've passed phase 2 of building the customer base. So if we're looking at this at a funnel perspective, the people who first came into the funnel, their ethics may not be as strong. They've already dropped out. So you're in week 9. I'm assuming that you have strong work ethic. So it'll be easier to attract and identify, because it's harder to identify something that you're not. You understand that? So you have a strong ethic. Give yourself a pat on the back. Now identify some people who have a strong work ethic like you. These are your potential business partners. And last but not least, We are looking for financial flexibility when we're looking for potential members. Now, drop that in the comments. Financial flexibility. Those are potential business partners who are looking for flexibility in their finances. They're not brokers. They aren't unemployed with no savings. Because to get that, whatever the startup price is for your business opportunity, whether it's $20, $99, $1,500, whatever the starting price is, if they're looking for financial flexibility, there's a greater chance when they match your work ethic and they match your values that they will have the money or know how to get the money to make an investment in their life and in changing their life, changing their finances. So we're not looking for people who are looking for money because they're broke. We're looking for people who are looking for flexibility in their finances. What may that look like? You're like, what does flexibility in their finances look like? I'm going to tell you what flexibility in my finances look like when I said yes to an opportunity, my very first MLM direct sales opportunity. I was a full-time teacher. So I had enough money to pay all my bills. I had no money for anything extra. At the time that I found this opportunity, was being furloughed. So we had a savings, but it was being used to now maintain our regular lifestyle. So not the going, I couldn't do the going out on the weekends. And I needed money for the extra. That was going to give me flexibility in my finances. That was going to allow me to go downtown and go out to eat when my girlfriends invited me out. And not have to eat at home and pregame or drink at home before I went so I could have a good time, but not be worried about I ain't got no money to pay for anything extra. Okay. That is the kind of financial flexibility I'm talking about. Someone who can afford their bills. They may even be able to go on a vacation, but at the vacation, they can't get the extras at the vacation, the one they take a week, or their vacation is to visit somewhere where they have family members because they don't have to pay for a hotel. They can stay with family and they're saving money that way. See, so we're looking for identifying your potential members. And this week of sharing the business opportunity, your list, you might have your list that you made during week 3. And that list may be people you want to share your product with, your service with. But this week, we're talking about potential business partners. So on that list, who matches your values? The people you went to high school with, college with, used to work with at your last job or the job before the last job, the old church you used to go to, all those people made your list, right? And now we're going to look at those people, because not everybody at the church matches your values. But the ones that made the list that do match your values, the one that made the list that, oh, you've seen they put in the work. They have a strong work ethic. When they're doing something they enjoy, they go in, that person. When financial flexibility, they have kids. I think of one of my business partners that's been in the business with me the longest. Career, her husband and herself both had career jobs. They had bought a home, they had cars, but they had 4 kids in sports, travel ball. So they needed financial flexibility. They needed money to cover the travel ball. All right. That's the financial flexibility that we're looking for. All right. That's number 1. Number 2, on this week of the art of sharing business, we want to craft a business presentation. Now, you may be blessed beyond measure and have an amazing community already with an upline or somebody you start the business with who already has a business presentation. If that is you, amen, sister. Congratulations, brother. You could use that presentation. In the presentation, what we're looking for is a highlight of the benefits. Now, what may happen is the highlights of the business benefits in a presentation that was given to you by someone in your team or your upline or even your company that may include the benefits for the company, but it may not include the benefits of being a part of your specific community that you created for your team. Like I have a team, I have over 100,000 consultants in all 50 states, including Puerto Rico and Guam, right? But all of them are not in my small community. In my small community of people who I mentor personally, who started the business with me, and others who have lost their upline has quit, they're no longer doing the business, and I have taken them on to be they're my personally mentor, are in a group. And that is my smaller community. All right. And so in that smaller community, that's not going to be highlighted on a video or a business presentation that my company presents. So I may want to highlight or create something in addition to that shares what they're going to get by joining me and the community that we've built. I've started and we've built, that I've founded. The Empowered for More community is what we have. And so we'll highlight the benefits in that business presentation. So it may be where you're talking and then you show the video, and after the video you can highlight, and in addition to all these things that my company has, being a part of our community, this is what you're going to get specifically. Then we're going to share the financial opportunities. All right. So you will invest this, but this is what you're going to get out of it. So that may include a free website. That may include an app. That may include trips or discounts on trips or concerts, or that may include a yearly goal setting appointment or meeting, or a one-on-one or a team outing. All right. So all the financial opportunities and the flexibility of how they can do it anywhere, anytime, any place. So when people are giving you objections of, I just don't have time, and you might say to them, well, how much time do you think you need? And they say, well, I think I need, 20 hours. And I just don't have that. And you might say, well, how much time do you have? Or how much money would you like to make? And they say, well, I'd like to make $500. And how much time do you have available to make $500? Well, I have like 5 hours. So if I can show you how to make $500 in 5 hours, would this be a good, would you be ready to start right now? So you can share with them in the business presentation the flexibility. And then last but not least, when you are growing your art of sharing your amazing business opportunity, and you are crafting your business presentation, in the business presentation, you want to make sure you share the community that you have and the support that's provided. So for us, there's leveled support. You get the support from the corporate level. That includes calling in about your orders. That includes the email support. That includes the customer service support. That includes the social media support. So Facebook, Instagram, all the places that you can reach out to corporate. And then under corporate, we have the community or team support. That includes Facebook group, that includes calls, that includes annual gatherings in different locations across America. It happens with the corporate level, also happens with our community level. These are things that you will share when you're crafting your business opportunity, so that your business presentation, because the opportunity is already there, you're going to present it to them. And then last but not least, on week 9, on phase 3, where we are doing the recruiting and the duplication, and you want to know the art of sharing your business opportunity, you need to be able to invite them to your team. All right, so you have identified who they are. They match your values, their work ethic is strong, and they are looking for financial flexibility. Check, you've done that. And then you've crafted a business presentation. So you can take those people and invite them to listen to your business presentation. This business presentation highlights the benefits of your business opportunity. It shares the financial opportunity, so what they can gain financially from doing this. It shows the flexibility of how, when, and where they can share and sell this product or service. And then it shares the community support that's offered on whatever level of support is available in your business. Last but not least, you're ready to invite them. So you are going to have personal conversations with them. And in these personal conversations, you are going to use information that you know about them to make it fit or to make it come home. Because like in the business presentation, it's general information, but you know that they're a mom and have 5 kids at home, or you know that they're single and they really love to travel. Or you know that they are a grandmother who is about to retire in a year, and they really want to be able to do these things in their retirement. So this is where, when you're inviting them to your team, you're inviting them to your opportunity, you will share personal things that relates the business presentation to who you know them to be personally, and how what you have to share fits their goals. Now, how are you going to know what their goals are? Because business is conversation. So you will be conversing with them and being able to match what you have with what they want. And you can simply ask them, do you have, like, once they watch the business presentation and you invite them to listen to the business presentation, you say, listen, I remember you saying that you were about to retire. I have an opportunity I'd like you to listen to. This may be a good fit for you. I'm not sure, but it does fit what I know about your goals. Or they said, hey, they posted on social media. Oh my goodness, this senior year is costing so much. I can relate to that because I have 2 seniors right now, seniors in high school. It is costing so much. You send a message like, girl, I know exactly what you're feeling. I've heard about how the senior year, if you don't know personally, how it can be so expensive. I have a business opportunity I'd like to share with you. I think it would fit your personality, what it appears that you value, and our values match because we value time with our kids. This is how you're talking about the values that you've identified. You can even say, and your work ethic, girl, I have seen how you've been putting in work. I don't even know how you are assistant principal. I don't even know how you work that full-time job and go to church and get your kids here. And now you got them headed off to college. But I think what I have will provide some financial flexibility because your schedule is so big. And then from the beginning, you have already talked them out of what their reasons would be for this not working. So then they listen because all they have to do is listen. And you're not trying to convince anyone, but you have at least aligned it up with the person that you're sharing it with has aligned values, strong work ethic, and financial flexibility. And then afterwards, you invite them to join your team. Excuse me. So that's the action. You have heard week 9 of taking your business to the next level, phase 3 of recruiting and duplication. And now the action you will take before we come back here for week 10 is invite people to join your team. Practice your business presentation. So practice presenting it, invite people to watch it, follow with them afterwards, and it is all in the numbers. The more people you do this with, the more people who you will find that are a great fit and will say yes. And then we'll be back here next week. Week 10 is where we will talk about duplication and onboarding. So now you know how to make your list. You know how to find team members. You know how to create your business presentation. You know how to present your business presentation. You know how to invite people to your team. And now you're going to duplicate this so that the people who you bring on your team will do the exact same thing that you have done. All right. Now, if you want this information, text to you the entire outline of all 52 weeks. All you have to do is text the number 52 to 651-505-2883, and I will send you all 52 weeks and the books that will give you more in-depth information, like this week that we talked about, week 9, on the art of sharing the business opportunity, came from Building an Empire. So you need more information than I just gave you in these 17, 18, almost 20 minutes. It's in the book, okay? So all you got to do is text the number 52 to 651-505-2883. And don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment for your takeaways. Let us know how this has added value to building your business and changing your life. All right, see you back here next week. Love you. Bye.